going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is my updated KOZMO testing video with 2 emergency teleport. And I'm not gonna waste any of your time. Let's get right into replay number 1. So I set my 2 cards, and then I go into end phase and, activate emergency teleport, not use it right away on main phase. My KOZMO tin can would randomly lose to effect Veiler. So this is a play that people have been doing forever, literally. When you have emergency teleport into tin can, since your monster would get banished during the end phase because of emergency teleport, you might as well just use it on end phase to dodge Veiler. Now I'm getting the Forerunner, so I'm milling the KOZMO Town and Dark Destroyer, and I'll be tagging out into that Forerunner, and then I'm passing turn there. So my opponent has a pretty good hand for the Adamantipator deck, and even Forbidden Droplet, but none of that really matters because I do have There Can Only Be One. No ability to summon another rock monster. His entire strategy is crippled. I already win. Let's get into the next one. Okay, this was pretty funny, man. So special summon Shatana, normal summon Goldfish, special summon Goldfish, and then Bahamut into Toad. Yeah, Nibiru just already doesn't scare him. And then Bubble Man into Dugaris. Oh my god, you imagine being this good. Look at this. Draw 2, discard 1, and then get the Shadow Mist. Like, really? Really? Oh my god, jeez. Man, I freaking... he already has like a crazy follow-up. And he can't even draw for turn, but it doesn't matter because, it's a pretty good follow-up card. And the Bubble Man. Just absolute perfection. And he also has... Oh, not even Celestial. The draw guy definitely is a mistake. He should be playing Celestial instead. I can't really do anything. No matter how I play it out, I just lose. Because the KOZMO deck can't actually play through legit negates going second. And now he even tries to scare me with the Super Poly play and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna tag out into, just this Forerunner, but I know it doesn't do anything. The Abyss Dweller is actually so scary, but whatever, even if this tries to activate Yes Toad anyways. Even if I survive for 1 turn, I really can't do anything. I'm still gonna have to be playing against the Phoenix Enforcer and the Forbidden Droplet. And the Phoenix Enforcer is way more than enough already, so I lose. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so now I'm going first. I have a KOZMO Town and a pretty bad hand. And yeah, I just go set 4 pass. Oh my god, normal summon Rescue Cat. There Can Only Be One. Fractale. It was like so obvious that he had like the Revolt. But at the same time, he could have just, done all that in order to like have a play next turn so he can normal summon and then banish too. But whatever, the first card that he set was in the middle. So I was like, oh, that has to be the better card. So I'm just gonna pick that one instead of the other one. And turns out it was the Revolt indeed. But I can't do anything because I'm not top decking. And obviously, I really had to destroy that card. Otherwise, if it was a Revolt, I would have lost. So destroying my own KOZMO Town really wouldn't have helped that much. So now I really have to be top decking into something relevant. But the thing is, I actually feel like I played very incorrectly here. I should have went Trap Trick into Punishment, and then Punishment send target the kit, pop my KOZMO Town, search Farm Girl, and then attack. He would have Veilered, obviously. So even in hindsight, I definitely would have lost. But that doesn't change the fact that I could have played better. So yeah, not really proud of myself. I mean, look at this, man. Imperm doesn't matter. He actually forgets to normal summon and attack. That's kind of funny. Yeah, just next turn he does it. Chain block, whatever, doesn't really matter. This Lambda is already just scaring me to hell. Like, I really can't do anything at all because I'm not top decking into actual plays. I have to just keep on passing. Tactic Talon's top deck, again, doesn't do anything since I don't have any plays, and I'm obviously gonna lose because of damage. So when you break, you lose regardless of which kind of deck you play. But in trap decks, this is even more accurate. Alright, this is arguably even worse. So my hand this time can't even stop him. Like, I actually have nothing at all. Farm Girl with Punishment, like, bro. So I have to summon the Dark Lady so I can negate that Rescue Cat. He still goes into it, which is interesting. And then Fractale, send the kit, send the Nerval, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he's going to be able to search. And then Pot of Desires, look at this, man, into Twin Twister. Yeah, now I know that I lose because he can just go Kara's discard as special summon. And that's already game. Okay, this was actually a pretty interesting game. So he goes for a Wandering Riven Rider. He's playing actually a pretty interesting deck in theory, but I don't know, just a lot of weird cards that I don't know if I would necessarily play all of them in one deck. Like the ritual cards are already kind of bricky, so imagine if you draw like a bunch of bricks like on top. It just gets worse. But at the same time, he's doing all those ritual plays with just two cards, so that's actually really impressive. Whatever, how many interruptions is that? Like 2 interruptions? Destroy Phoenix Enforcer and the Fool that can summon the Ophio, whatever, I forgot. The Bathor that can destroy multiple cards. So yeah, Fool is definitely an issue. But now I can summon Dark Lady when the Dark Destroyer dies, so the Fool can just be negated. So this time he's actually in trouble. And can do what exactly? Yeah, banish for the Dark Destroyer and then pop the Ritual Monster, attack over the Griffin Rider, and then set a bunch of back run pass turn here. I'm actually in a really good position right now. There's just no way he wins. I mean, this Phoenix Enforcer doesn't deal well with Dark Destroyer. If he wants to, destroy it with its own card effect because it doesn't target. It almost helps me out because I just summon a monster and then next turn Cosmotown just gets back a card, so there's just no way he wins. Yeah, it's game over. This replay was funny, so the guy's actually playing True Draco KOZMO. True Draco KOZMO. That deck was never played. People played True King KOZMO Metal Foes, but not True Draco KOZMO. So a little sketch, but I'll accept it. You know, it's fine. I'm under extravagance, so I can't even like mulligan and draw more cards. So I don't even know why I activated the Cosmotown. But I'm losing the game, so it's all good in the hood. Oh yeah, top deck Dark Magician. LMAO, don't kill me. But yo, imagine all those bricks, man. The Dragoon package, the Cosmo cards. In a True Draco deck, like imagine like the weird hands where you have like Dark Magician, Red Eyes, Dark Destroyer, and like Ignis. A grand total of 0 playable cards. Smile. Can't do anything at all except killing him, so yeah, it's just a free win because he just has absolutely nothing, and let's get into the next one. Okay, this is another replay against, I think, the same guy playing True Draco KOZMO again. So game 2, that was a best out of 3. I didn't really have much, so I just go Cosmotown pass, and this time he kind of has the nuts. Banish 6 with Prosperity with Draco cards, interesting. Ooh, he even has the Alistair. Citing in the red reboot though when you can't really OTK, not too sure about that. Diagram Pop, the Forerunner from hand, feels freaking good. And then Tribute Summon for Ignis, attack for a bit of damage, and by a bit I mean probably a lot because you can go Emergency Teleport into Farm Girl, search for that freaking Dark Destroyer, and then tag out for the Slip Rider. Popping my Cosmotown is funny because yeah, sure, it makes me kind of plus, but at the same time, if I want to get that plus, my opponent also gets a plus. So it's not like a misplay on his end. It was definitely correct. And by the time I get to top deck my card, it really doesn't matter because there is absolutely no way I'm playing against 2 interruptions, like 2 really good ones, like a Monster Negate that I genuinely just have absolutely no resources against, and a Dark Destroyer with a lot of resources and a pretty deadly follow-up. So let's get into the third and final game, and also the final game of this video. Okay, so I'm actually going first. I go Extravagance, Banish 6, draw 2, and then normal Tin Can, set 4 pass, feels freaking good. Get, oh yeah, Slip Rider, okay, one of the worst ones, but it's all good in the hood. Normal Summon Alistair with 4 cards, 4 spells, and Imperial Order, interesting. Imperm, though, on the other hand, is really nice. I was like, yo, when he summoned that Secure Guard, I was like, yo, that story of my life, the guy definitely freaking has Invocation hard draw into the hand, but fortunately he didn't. He went like set rotation after that, so I was like, oh, that's a good thing for me. And I really have to pop that diagram before it gets like dangerous, so, and before he gets to like extra tribute, because I need to activate all my cards before he gets to use the effect of any True Draco monster if I want to prevent him from getting those pluses. Emergency Teleport, not really scary here. Can just negate, revive back the Dark Lady and then negate the Tin Can, and the other cards are pretty bad. I mean, Said the Heritage and Imperial Order. He's trying to bluff me, but it's not gonna work because if I have the ability to go for game, I'm definitely gonna go for game. And now I'm trying to recycle back, but he goes Imperial Order, which I think actually screws him over, if anything. Like, if he top decks a spell, he genuinely has no way to win. Absolutely no way. So Imperial Order is really freaking bad in this situation. When you're playing so many spells, I just wouldn't even bother at this point. And yeah, I even top decks a spell. LMAO, don't kill me. But that's pretty much it for this testing video. I really hope you guys were able to enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.